What's going on, everybody? It is I, the Bearded Wolverine, your Michigan Wonder, and I got another Predecessor video here for you. In this video, I want to go over the early access roadmap, and it is spicy. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Hey, real quick, do you guys ever wonder what I'm drinking while I'm gaming? Gamer Subs. It's a great energy drink that gives you the energy and the focus you need to stay in the action and help your team secure the win. It's got 0 calories, 0 sugars, and it's also keto friendly. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for you to check it out. And don't forget to use code Wolverine to get 10% off your purchase. Now, back to our originally scheduled video. All right, so in this early access roadmap, the hunt begins, it says. All right, early access roadmap begins, the hunt begins. Hi, everyone. We're excited to share our early access roadmap. This blog post will provide details on the different parts of the roadmap. We have also included a small update regarding console and our plans for the future. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we hope you are excited for Predecessor's future as we are. Alex, lead game designer. All right. So in this right here, this is the social media picture they posted, right? It lets us know that we're getting Countess in December here anytime shortly. We don't know. It could be next week. All right. But it also says Winterfest present. I always want to say winter pheasant for some reason. I don't know why. So Countess is now a winter pheasant. Let's get a winter pheasant skin out there, Ometa. All right. All right. In January, we're getting Revenant. My boy, I'm so excited. I can't wait for January. I'm pushing past Christmas. Let's get rid of Christmas. Let's just get right to January so I can get Revenant in here. All right. That's my boy. All right. February, we're getting Shinbi. We know our boy Mangoose is going to be excited about that. And then in March, we're getting Codename Huntress. My question, when they announced her the codename Huntress, I thought it was just more of like a hint. Hey, this is going to be a hunter style person, but it still says codename. Makes me wonder what that is. Like codename, I'm usually thinking like agents, or whatever. So I wonder what the lore is with that, or if they're going to keep the name Huntress and or they're going to get it in a different name and we just don't know what that is. All right. So anyways, that's our next 4 heroes we have lined up. I'm excited for this. Then we got for the end of season rewards. Level 10, you're going to get an exclusive Countess profile icon. Level 20, you get a Countess skin. Level 30, you get a Huntress profile icon. Level 40, you're getting a Huntress skin. And then 50 and above, you're getting 300 coins per 10 levels. So if you got level 60, you get another 300 coins. If you get level 70, 300 coins. And it's capped at level 300. If somebody's getting level 300, oh my gosh, you guys are grinding and keep it up. Okay. But it also says right here, player level will reset at the end of the season. All right. So when you get up to level 60, you're going to, at the end of the season, when season 2 starts, you're going to start back down to 0. All right. Features planned to release during season 1. All right. Now, again, this is just planned. These aren't guaranteed going to happen. These are what they want. This is what they're hoping to be able to get, but doesn't mean that it's going to actually all go out there. All right. We're going to roughly just talk about some of these. I'm talking about some of these, and then we're going to go deeper into them in this article here. Public API. Tutorial version 1, store, skins, all right, custom games, match end details, competitive nights, profile account icons, creep score bounties, this one I'm excited about, solo versus AI game mode, spectator mode and replays, Fangtooth buff improvements, player reporting and AFK punishments, additional improvements, bug fixes, quality of life, and addressing feedback. All right, this is great. Just last night, Sergeant Smokey was streaming Predecessor, and he was already talking about the feedback that they've been getting and things that they're already looking at changing. So definitely very exciting. This team, Ometa Studios, loves feedback and they love working with it. So that's great news for a company that's trying to make a game for community. All right. In order to be more transparent about our commitments, we have decided to break up early access into seasons. The first season began on December 1st when we launched and will run until the end of March. Stay tuned for updates and more information. End of season 1 rewards. We just went over all those. All right. You're getting exclusive player icons for the Countess and Huntress. This one right there, I love that hood. That like dark, like hooded figure, kind of like Green Arrow type stuff. Very cool, but obviously purple, not green. You'll have the opportunity to earn Countess and Huntress skins, both of which are currently in development. These skins will be available for purchase in the game shop in the future, so don't miss out on the chance to be one of the first to have them in your collection. All right, now these skins. I do like this purple, and I know Windu's going to love this purple, right? But it just looks like a recolor of her other skins that she's got, right? So I'm hoping that there's going to be a little bit more to it, a little more flair. It's not just a recolor. And then this Huntress skin, I'm liking it. We got like a little mohawk. It looks like little like fox ears or something, So a little interesting for sure. I don't know. The color, the purple doesn't mesh with this brown though. I don't think. I feel like there could be more. The recolors to this skin, I think, are going to be better than what this skin is itself. That's just my personal opinion. All right. From level 50, players will gain 300. Yep, we already went over that one. All right. One hero every month. As Robbie announced in the Predecessor Early Access Beyond video, we will be releasing a new hero every month. Along with each new hero release, we will be doing balance patches to ensure the best possible gameplay experience. If we feel that the current balance cadence is not sufficient, we will increase the frequency of these patches. So that's just meaning, like, let's say they're going to do a patch every 3 weeks, right? And if it feels like the meta is just staying too long, or there's people that are just like the balance just like isn't great, like crunch is too overpowered, they'll come in and they're going to do a balance patch, right? Stuff like that. So that's great news coming from them. Additionally, as a special holiday treat, everyone who wins at least one game between December 22nd, 2022 and January 9th, 2023 will receive a Winterfest present. So that's also what it says right here, Winterfest present. So is this Winterfest present tied with Countess? Like that's something's tied there, I think. So let's. I can't wait to stay tuned and see what's going on with that. So December 22nd, I gotta hopefully I'll play against some more Bedrock people and I can get a dub. Anything I play bronze and above, I probably lose, but we'll get that dub. Season 1 feature list. As part of the roadmap, we want to share some of the content we are currently working on. While we can't guarantee that everything on this list will be delivered, it represents our current goals and aspirations. We are always open to feedback from the community and will adjust our features accordingly. Please note that the items on this list are not presented in any particular order. All right, feedback. I emphasize that word because, again, Almeta Studio is all about this feedback. So leave a comment here what you guys think about these order. Not the order exactly, but what you think in these things that should be like top. Give me the 3 things that you think they should be priority number 1, 2, 3. All right. Leave that in the comment below because the devs do watch these videos and they do want our feedback. So let us know what you think. You think the number 1, 2, and 3 are the top 3 things that need to happen with Early Access Season 1 to make sure those get put out there. And these break them down on what they're talking about. Public API. We want to support community-driven projects, so making game information available is high on our list of priorities. Sorry. Font's a little small for me. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right. Creep score bounties. Predecessor already provides additional gold when a team is able to kill a hero who is on a kill streak. With creep score bounties, we look to expand this system and provide players additional gold when getting kills on targets who are far ahead in creep score. I love this. All right, it gives another comeback mechanic, or at least catch up. You go kill the person that's been split pushing nonstop and has so many creep score. Like, take care of them. You get a higher balance off of that, higher bounty off of that. That's going to be great. All right, match end details. A set of screens at the end of the match where a player can review their performance against their teams and the enemy team. Social interactions will also be available here, like adding a friend or reporting a player. All right, that will be great. Player reporting and AFK punishments. Players will be able to report other players in-game. Additional players that have AFK or disconnect will receive an automatic short-term queue bans that increase in length the more games is played, the games a player AFKs in. All right, tutorial version 1. We'll be adding a version 1 of our tutorial so we can start onboarding players better. We will be improving and expanding it through early access and afterwards. So we're going to get version 1 possibly during season 1, but during season 2 we might get version 2 because they're just going to keep improving it through early access. It's great to see the ambition of this team and what they want to do and how it's gonna, now we just got to see it through, right? I can't wait till we get to the end of early access season 1 and be like, oh my gosh, you guys got so much stuff in. That's my end goal. That would be love to see that. I would love to. That would be love to see that. Jeez almighty, guys. Hard time speaking this morning. All right. Store skins. The store will be the place players can spend their coins to buy skins. We'll start with skins, but expand the type of content we will sell over time. All right. Profile account icons. This will allow players to select from a range of icons to customize their account, including the icons gained from the early access bundles. Solo versus AI game mode. We've been working on our AI system for a while, and version 1 for this feature is nearly finished. In this mode, players will be able to play and practice against AI opponents. So that's always good for onboarding as well. Getting people to come in, let them play against AI, let them get used to a hero and how a hero plays. In the meantime, though, they do have a practice mode. I'll leave a link, and I think it's up in this corner, for a video of how their practice mode and what their map looks like. I went over that. Great, beautiful map. So check, you can do that in the meantime until they get the AI up. Fangtooth buff improvements. We'll be spicing up Fangtooth buffs so that the objectives has more depth and greater comeback potential. And I so much agree with this because right now, if a team has 4 or more Fangtooth captures or secures or whatever you want to call that, it's almost impossible to make a comeback if you weren't already steadily getting, if you weren't trading back and forth. If it's 4-3, then it's not that big a deal. But if it's 4-1 or 4-0, like that team has such a big power spike on you, it's so hard to make a comeback. So making this change is going to be huge in my opinion. Competitive nights. All right, this one's interesting to me because I like how they're approaching it to see how they're split, how their queues are going to be split. Now, I'm going to read here and you'll understand. This will be a space where our competitive players can play and compete. This will be available at limited times to ensure limited times to ensure we do not prematurely split our queues and will allow us to find a good balance between queue times and competitive spaces. I like their approach to this. This is great because I remember working with Fault, and having split queues would have been a bad idea. So this is a good idea, I think. Custom games. Players will be able to enter a custom key and queue up and do custom games with their friends. To start with, we will just support 5v5, but we plan to expand the system over time to be more versatile. All right, this is something we could do. If you only have 6 friends, you could do a 3v3. You could do a 3v3 ARAM. You could do a 3v3 all 3-1 lanes. Speaking of 3v3, though, I do got a video. We did that in the content creator event. That'll be also posted in this corner over here, I believe it is. So check that video out too when you're done with this one. Hope you enjoyed. Spectator mode and replays. Players will be able to watch live matches as well as playback previously played matches. The live matches, because it's going to be a little bit of a buffer to it. You can't watch it exactly live. You're going to have a little delay. Additional improvements, bug fixes. Every patch will have bug fixes in it. We want Predecessor to be a polished experience, so we will always work to address issues. Quality of life improvements. There are a lot of small things that will improve some part of the experience for someone, and we aim to add these types of changes as often as possible. Addressing community feedback. This is why we are in early access. We will adjust our priorities based on your feedback, so together we can build the best version of Predecessor. Again, leave a comment down below. Feedback, not only your 1, 2, 3 of the 3 things that you want them to add into this situation, but just feedback of them, how you feel about the game. I was letting them know that the basic attack feedback, audio feedback, just doesn't have the oomph that it needs. So and that's one thing that Sergeant Smokey said on his stream last night that they were looking into that. So that's going to be great once they get that taken care of. All right, the console status. All right, while we still are unable to provide a timeline for the release of console version, at this time, we can confirm that Predecessor will feature cross-progression, meaning skins and heroes unlocked will be accessible from any platform that you choose. So this is great. We will continue to share updates on our progress and will provide a timeline for the release of the console version when we are able to do so. So that's great because like I could download it on my PlayStation and let my son play with the controller, and he'll have all the heroes that I've already worked to grind out. So that'll, then I'm not sitting there having to put money into that. So that'll be good. Saves me money as a dad. Love it. All right, season 2 and beyond. Our plan is to do a second season during early access. We are not sure how long it will last, but we will use it to continue adding features. We are considering things like in-game player progression, match history iterations to the map, as well as exploring options for ranked play. We know it will be focused around our second Predecessor hero currently in development. Keep an eye on socials for more information next year and see if you can achieve ascension into season 2. Now, it'll be focused around our second Predecessor hero. All right, I don't know what that's highlighting over there. Second hero. That already tells me that they're working on another hero that's not Huntress. So that's good news. They're gonna have more of their own IPs. Love to see that. Okay. Then it says, see if you can achieve ascension in season 2. So this, I could be wrong, and I'm excited to see what it is and how it works. But I'm almost wondering if you get so far into the season 1 progression, if you just automatically get put into season 2, right? Or how that's going to work. I'm definitely interested to see what achieve ascension in season 2 means. So, all right. End of season reward terms. These are just their company reserves the rights, to change things, whatever, how that is. That's what that is. So, all right. Okay, so thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, definitely leave a comment down below because that helps the algorithm. But I want to know, do you guys think this is spicy? I think it's spicy. I really enjoyed this roadmap when it first came out and going over it, and I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm now, because of this progression system, I want to jump on the battlefield and just get out there. So hopefully this weekend I'll see you on the battlefield, and if you guys are watching this later on, hopefully I'll still see you on the battlefield. But have a good one.